Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. There's no debate about this one, it is time for an Eden run. Let's do it. Might as well pull the band-aid off. This is an interesting start. What is our item here? Blood Clot? Satanic Bible... Homing Bombs? Sad Bombs? Is that what's going on here? Here's our seed, JJRE R6PR. I'm gonna do the smart thing and not go to the curse room right off the bat. And I also hope that we find a Tinted Rock soon. Seems like our damage... Did you see the way that dude freaking moved? The spider pushed him! They're in cahoots! Alright, that was scary. I want to see what kind of bombs we have. It wasn't Mr. Mega. I don't think it was Bobby Bob bombs, so... It could be Sad Bombs. Sad Bombs would be a really good start, especially if we find a lot of Tinted Rocks in the early game that we otherwise would have been unable to access. Fat Odd Mushroom is also a fantastic start, really going to help out our damage and also our HP, and now I feel somewhat more justified coming into this room right off the bat. Yo, you cannot get hit by the spiders and get hit on the way out. You can get hit by the spider and then walk out while you're still in that kind of period of invulnerability, but you cannot get hit by the spiders and get hit on the way out. It makes this room far too expensive. Still on edge a little bit. Fat Odd Mushroom, a good choice. Things can go south pretty quickly. And I gotta admit that actually I think our damage is substantially worse than I originally gave it credit for. Fat Odd Mushroom helps, but it's not necessarily a colossal boon. If it was a gargantuan version of a character on Lost, I don't think that it would be a colossal boon, is what I'm trying to get at. All I gotta do is not put myself, let's break it into a manageable size. Let's not put myself in a position where I've gotta really not get hit at all on the boss. So how do I do that? Very simple. Don't take very much damage leading up to the boss. Get that Satanic Bible charge and, you know, kind of just love life, basically. As long as we can just continue to play fundamentally stronger than I started, we should be okay. We're one room away from getting that charge. The fact that there have been no Tinted Rocks, like, I'm not going to stress myself out unnecessarily. Our HP is still good, but the fact that there's been no Tinted Rocks has been very surprising. And also the fact that we've been fighting so many GD spiders. Actually, I'm going to use a bomb in here. It's not Sad Bombs, they're Poison Bombs. That's nothing wrong with that, that's okay. There's another Satanic Bible charge. Poison Bombs I will use against bosses if necessary early on here. I'm really happy we got this HP up. Might have been a little dangerous if we didn't. It's just me, this seems like a pretty big floor. If this were a store, it would not be a convenience store on the corner. This would be like an IKEA or a Home Depot or something with an impressive amount of floor space. I'm gonna just blow this up and see if we get a little lucky, find the secret room. It looked like a secret room location. I'm not gonna take too much credit there. 3 pills. Bad gas. Full health. We'll take one with us to maybe use after the boss fight, just in case. So, I don't believe that we'll be getting to our shop on this floor, and that's okay. Please be counterfeit penny. Hey, that's actually very solid. And actually, now that we have this key, we could maybe justify going to our shop, but I'm just gonna try to maybe find second secret room. Nope. Let's fight our boss. Let's get that handled before we worry about going to our shop, but it seems like something that could be conceivable. I found pills. I took damage. I'm gonna blame that on myself for using I found pills and kind of blocking the top of the screen. What do I want from Pin? Well, I've played really badly on this floor, so I think that it would be awesome if I got some HP from Pin, and as a result found myself not in as scary of a position. That being said, admittedly, HP is fairly easy to come by. Damage is a little harder to come by, and because we have Satanic Bible, I'd probably be better off long term if we picked up tears or damage, but this is all kind of like a self-masturbatory academic argument, because what I'm saying here doesn't really have an impact on what we're going to get. Torn Photo is amazing. Thank you very much for Torn Photo. We're going to explore as much as we can here in the hopes that we can, you know what, let's try to get a little bit more money here. We got a nice little bomb surplus. It didn't work out the way that I intended, but that's okay. Let's take our time on this floor so that maybe we may flourish on a future floor. And if these next rooms end up being super tough, I'm going to be real sad, but I'm hoping that they won't be. And we should have a pretty good chance of being able to buy something here. I would love to get Mom's Key and a Spirit Heart. Remember, every penny counts for a little bit more. This donation machine is... If I was this donation machine, I'd be pissed. Let's put it that way. So there's Mom's Key for a few extra keys. And also the better chests in the future. And we're at 11 cents now, so we can buy that Spirit Heart for sure. And head down to the next floor. Thank you, donation machine. I'm not going to forget the good that you've done here. Ooh, lucky guess. I was leaving because I didn't think that that was going to be too likely. Thanks for the hearts you've given me. Because you're once, twice, 3 times a Mom's Key. Let's head down to the next floor. We got a really, really good shot at getting a deal with the devil. If we don't get a deal with the devil, there's a pretty good chance that we died. So I'm not too happy about that theoretical possibility. That is actually pretty amazing. We're going to check out our boss trap room quickly, just see what's going on in there. Maybe we'll save it for later because it doesn't look like it's my kind of chest. I will say, the slightest bit nervous, anxious maybe, hesitant that we have another cellar floor here. Wow, that was very fast. I'm not feeling too bad about it because, of course, we have Satanic Bible, and we did up our damage considerably with Torn Photo and Fat Odd Mushroom. It's still not amazing, but we're only on the 2nd floor. You know, what do you want? Lobster? We're going to check out our room and be super psyched that we have holy water. Why are we super psyched? Because this is the best item in the game. It's really nothing negative you can say about it. You know what the best thing about holy water is, of course, is that we can't get holy water later. So now if I get a Pandora's box and take it up to the cathedral, I'll have to come up with some other item like Breath of Life to say like, oh, that's probably what we're going to get. Probably starter deck is something that we'd be very interested in here, and possibly the battery as well a little later. So I'm going to be really cruel to our donation machine again and see if we can buy a starter deck, which we can. Comes with Temperance card. You can actually use that on this floor next to the arcade. We don't really have the most red hearts in the world to make use of it, but that's okay. This could conceivably be bad. Lucky us. Managed to get through it. We're probably going to hit 5 cents here. No, we hit 4 cents just to make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe a crawl space. We didn't find a single crawl space on the last run despite having Leo, so I would like to redeem myself somewhat. Wow, 1 whole penny, 4 whole spiders. That's not the best return on my bomb investment there. I can't believe we're going to get out of this without getting hit. Probably deserved a little bit of a hit or two there. Check for a second secret room quickly. Oh, this is the end, so we're not going to get another satanic... Well, we are going to get another satanic Bible charge, but not until after the boss fight. Luckily, our boss is easy. And what am I hoping for here? Again, HP might be the right call so that we can maybe take 2 deals with the devil or take a deal with the devil, pick up the HP, and, you know, take that with us, whereas we previously would have spent more money on it, or more HP on it, if you understand what I'm saying, which admittedly you might not because it was kind of convoluted. Not advanced, just a very inopportune way to explain it. Incoherent, not inopportune. Range upgrade sucks the big one. Mom's knife does not, though. I will be taking Mom's knife, thank you very much. If you've got an issue, here's the tissue. And we might as well take our range upgrade here. I didn't take Brimstone on the last run. I did take it 2 runs ago, but I didn't take Mom's knife on the last run either. In my own defense. I said no to Mom's knife. Say nay to A, man. What's more important here, a Spirit Heart or a Satanic Bible charge? Spirit Heart. Why is that? Half price. It was only, well, 60% of the cost. It was only 2 cents, or 3 cents, sorry, instead of the requisite 5. Let's see what we got in here now. This is actually, like, it might not be the ideal way to handle this, but I am going to handle it this way. I'm going to use the Chariot card with the Temperance card on the arcade and hopefully pick up a decent amount of money. I can't believe I let myself get hit there, basically, is the way I'm going to describe that. Again, it might not be the most efficient way. We could wait until we just have more HP, but if this paid out with anything but money, I'd be thrilled. Instead, it just gave us money, but kind of like a lot of it, which is actually also great. And I'll buy the battery now and we'll be on our merry way. I mean, this has been a long floor. It's been along 2 floors. We've probably fucked ourselves out of boss rush. Nothing wrong with that. As long as we're, you know, safe and stable moving forward, I'm feeling good. It would be really nice if we could donate a little bit of money back to our donation machine on this run. I've taken like 35 cents out of it already, which is kind of ridiculous, but, you know, Mom's Knife, good damage, Satanic Bible, makes this a really, really tenable situation. I would be expecting to move on to a random run with the streak intact. And that puts us ever closer to 60, which is a month full of wins, which is, again, pretty impressive, I think. For me, personally. Where did those flies come from? Red chest or something recently? I don't know, I'm a little confused. Oh. I hate these champions, man. These ones hit me more than I'd like to admit, because you just never know what direction the shots are going to come out at. I'll open this up. We have Mom's Key, so, you know, you'd be expecting a better haul than average, and, 1 bomb, 2 cents. Is it better than average? I don't know, maybe. Maybe slightly. I will go to our curse room as well. I think we have the HP necessary to absorb, like, relatively minor hits like that. As long as we don't walk over the spikes on the way out of here, I'll be happy as well. Just gonna leave. It's not the way you're supposed to handle this, but we made it work. Alright, this is a curse of the labyrinth, so we haven't really made good on our promise to not take dumb damage here on the start of this floor, but we've got a long time, a lot of momentum that we can draw from to make it work in the future. But every bit of dumb damage, you know, it adds up pretty quickly on this floor to a dangerous situation. Let's just leave and come back. We're 1 room away from getting another black heart. Let's focus on that. And our item room is the halo. That's actually amazing. That's going to help out with all of our stats, even though we look pretty sad about the whole ordeal. But that's awesome. Really solves any, at least, acute health problem that we might have had in the near future, especially if we don't get hit on this room. Try a bomb out there, even though we only have 1. I had a good feeling, and it actually might have worked out well. Rules card. The walls will harden over time. Blah, 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 blah. Chariot Moon card. All right. Chariot Moon, of course, is a... I was gonna make... It was David Bowie's daughter. There we go. There's a joke in there somewhere. I was like... combine new wave artist with the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Chariot card will save for the possibility of an arcade, although I don't know if we had enough money. Oh, we had 9 cents, I think, when we came down to this floor, but actually now I completely will go back on what I was saying and just use it to hopefully make Teratomo a little easier, and then I'll completely botch it. I don't feel like that was a bad call, though. It's an enemy I don't particularly like fighting with Mom's Knife. That's an enemy I really like fighting with Mom's Knife, though, so, you know, in everything, a balance. We'll probably get that. It's, you know, it's possible that we might need the bomb more than the key. Maybe we get 3 keys dropped right here or something. Although, unlikely, I'll admit. See, like, a bomb here is worth an HP upgrade. Actually, it's worth 3 bombs and, well, 2 bombs, I guess, and an HP upgrade. Excuse me. Okay. Definitely we want to do this first. And then we want to... there could be an arcade, but it doesn't really matter that much. We'll do this. Pick up the Eternal Heart. We do want to go back and get that key so we can get into our item room or shop. Just wanted to check that out as well. Yeah, it's looking like this one's probably going to be sorted. And we might actually be able to do boss rush because of the opportune Curse of the Labyrinth. I'm going to open the shop first. Curse of the Labyrinth tends to speed you up a little bit if you're good. If you're, well, not good. You know what I mean. We'll buy the key first. Those are both good. 9 volt and Nun's Habit. Which one do I see being better for us? Probably 9 volt because it doesn't depend on us getting hit, but I have been getting hit a lot. I'm not going to agonize over the decision, though. But I am going to blow up our shit. We still have counterfeit penny, so that should be enough. I'll take 9 volt. That gives us another charge right away, which might be enough to tip it in its favor there. I also want to check out our card here. It's 2 of diamonds. It'll pay for itself, at least. Not immediately, but in the future. So we're hoping to get out of here by 13 minutes. 13:30, I guess. It's still within the realm of possibility that we're at, like, 14 minutes, which is acceptable. And yeah, we got nothing else to do on this floor. We found both item rooms. That was a very dumb way to approach that situation, but we didn't get hit somehow. We've also improved our HP a lot on this floor, which is amazing. And if we can get a good deal with the devil, maybe with some HP prior to it to help me out a little bit more, then I think we're pretty much in an unlosable situation here, which is real nice to have it sorted this early. But it's not 100% set in stone yet. Let's see what we got here. Golden chest, Guppy's head. What do you think? Guppy's head in this? I'm gonna stick with Satanic Bible. Although, I'll admit, you know, 9-volt Guppy's head allows us to use Guppy's head more than once per room. But I think just for safety's sake, this is probably the right call. Ghost Baby, just a great haul from the Fallen. Probably the best item you can get from the Fallen, if I had to guess. It's a baby that's also a ghost. What could be greater? That sounds... I'm comfortable with the implications there. And a shot speed upgrade with the Tarot card. Tarot card is the Hoyment. Not really that useful for us. But we can use that to get out of boss rush, so maybe it's actually incredibly useful for us. And we are a little bit slow for boss rush. Just to add a little bit of flair to this run, I think I am going to take a crack at it. We're about a minute slow. If I ignore some stuff that I can afford to ignore, probably, we can make it happen and maybe snag a free boss rush item. But it's going to be tight, you know, 1 minute. It's maybe better to think of it not as 1 minute, but like, I fucked it up. You guys didn't want to see boss rush anyway, right? Yeah. Oh, this is good. I don't know why I use that now that I think about it, but you got something for me. I can tell. I can tell. The virus. Not particularly strong. But with Curse of the Blind, I guess, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Try to stand kind of... Yeah, that was a really smart way to tackle that situation, for sure. Not dumb at all. We will go back and get this. What am I leaving behind? It's a 2 of Diamonds card and a... well, no, we used the Judgment card, so it's just a 2 of Diamonds card. We should go back for it, but my laziness in many situations knows few bounds. We're going to go back for it, is what I meant to say. And that has nothing to do with the fact that we just reached a dead end and I have to go back for it. That's just convenient for everybody. I think, here's how flippant I feel about our HP right now. 1 penny? Absolutely. Well, it's not 1 penny, is it, Jeremy? That's 2 pennies because of the 2 of Diamonds card that we got back there that I'm totally going to go back for and was going to go back for regardless, Jeremy. I just wanted to give you a chance to hear the delicious music in the background there. Not really comfortable with the use of delicious there. Also not really comfortable with all the dumb damage I'm taking, despite having Mom's Knife, but that's alright. Life goes on. Celtic Cross is absolutely 100% acceptable. There's a Tinted Rock there. I totally did not see that before blowing that up, but I was happy that it worked out that way. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped her ass off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those flying dreams, didn't even see a berry flash in those high beams. No helicopter looking for the murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read, Ice Cube's a pimp. Why am I standing next to this guy? Yeah, not a very smart decision, although I totally baited him into getting poisoned and holy watered, which is just like the ultimate combination to kill someone as long as you can repeat it 100 times. You know, if we really get our groove on here, we might still have a chance at boss rush. I'm gonna give it a shot. Tears upgrade is fine. Maybe Krampus's head? I could be persuaded. Lump of coal? That's what I meant to say. Alright, let's do this. I'm sorry, shop. I'm sorry, 2 of Diamonds card. I'm sorry, donation machine. It's the real loser amongst us all here. Use the world card and plan our attack so that we can hit up the item room at least, maybe the shop. It depends on whether or not we get keys, but should have a chance to get into our boss rush room as well. There we go. So now we're going to go for the item room first, then directly to the boss room. And if we have to fight boss rush, I think we definitely have the capability to do so. We're going to go back for that key, because we need it. What are we at here? 1730. That should be more than enough time to make this happen. And I am going to try to maybe get a teleportation card that would give us even more time. Hierophant. Also a great card. No question there. Let's throw a bomb down. I really actually wanted the skulls. I didn't want to attack the enemies with it, but that's okay. more. It's our third key. It's getting a little ridiculous at this point, to be honest with you. Let's try it again. We're at 18 minutes, so I've slowed down a little bit. But Suicide King. Chariot card. That's all right. Just pop that to get it out of the way. I'll hold on to the Suicide King card in the hopes that we can do something interesting with it. Sometimes it works out. And if it doesn't, just don't hit Q accidentally and end your streak in what is like the easily most preventable way of all time. We are leaving a key behind. My plan is to go back for it. That was very dumb of me. But again, we're doing so well on HP that it's hard to get bent out of shape about it, you know? What's this one? Lover's card, sure. 1826, we got plenty of time, plenty of time. The Relic is such a... at this point, we could totally get rid of Satanic Bible if we want to, because that's just a ridiculous amount of HP. What's that? We got Hierophant, Suicide King. If we got 9 lives, we could actually Suicide King out of the boss rush room, which would be funny. Yeah, you can see, like, this is not the most potent Mom's Knife run we've ever had. But it's still pretty good. And we have no, yeah, I'll still take the Polaroid, I know. I know. This is, like, super not worth it. So we gave up our shop for nothing. Oh, well. Down to the next floor, it is. And, again, we're looking at probably a pretty swift victory here. Is my hope, anyway. We come to the random run next, which I'll probably, you know, this is recorded on the same day as that first randomizer run, so I'll probably just do it with a randomizer, online randomizer again until I get a better feel for whether or not people are into that, or if they want the Russian roulette style feel of the Lost potentially showing up. We'll see. Oh, that was not very smart, but we don't have to worry. I'm finding it hard to muster false tension on this one right now, having had Mom's Knife from like our second floor onwards. But there's still tension in the air, let me tell you that much, because we do not have a 100% chance of becoming Guppy. I'm being sarcastic. But we really don't have a 100% chance to become Guppy. There's also a theoretical chance that I could hit Control and Q in quick succession and end up, you know, losing the run by accidentally switching to the Suicide King card. If that happens, I might have to give up on Isaac forever. I hate saying stuff like that because it seems to make it more prophetic. It seems more likely that it'll become true as a result. I hope not, though. Now, if you could just frig off, Envy. You know, I was setting a pretty good time on this track until you showed up. I'm totally going to that curse room, I'll tell you that much. And that actually, we're back to full HP pretty quickly. Guppy? It doesn't appear like we're going to become Guppy here. I'm actually almost tempted to take Shoop the Whoop. That's how much I would love to have a little bit more damage, but Mom's Knife is going to do substantially more damage than Shoop the Whoop. Just wait for it. Yeah, just wait for it to finish. Hey, you know what? That was actually a fairly time-effective and cost-effective way to kill that enemy. Look, no one is more disappointed in myself than me. Turns out Nun's Habit might have been the proper choice, but... Hey, what are you doing there, ghost babe? Slow down with that ruckus, please. We blew up the Judgment, of course, in the hopes... I'm sorry. I can't take the Suicide King card with me. Like, by itself, I can't. If I have another card in the slot, I can. But without that reassurance, I just can't do it. What is going on with my brain? Okay, brain, we're going to have a conversation here. You're broken, okay? We've known this ever since the infamous "Where's the bomb? There's totally a bomb" setup from, you know, episode 539 or whatever it was. However, I need you to acknowledge that you're an idiot and you suck with Mom's Knife now, okay? So now that we've acknowledged that, let's start working past it. We can't have 2 runs with Mom's Knife in quick succession that both end up being very scary at the end. Like, that's just, it's nonsensical. So, stop letting enemies run into you. Start hitting them from afar with Mom's Knife. Don't be an idiot, and you'll be fine. I'm glad I gave myself this pep talk, because now I actually feel immediately like I'm playing a little stronger. Shouldn't be running into enemies. There's no reason or rhyme behind it, especially rhyme. There were no 2 words with similar syllables in the least there. Burnt penny over counterfeit penny? I mean, I guess in a way, why not? Joker card, I'm really hoping we get the chance to use this on the Cathedral. This is the room that is like emblematic of my problems with Mom's Knife, because I'm like, I just want to run into the enemies because it's going to take forever to kill them if I don't just run into them. But it's stupid, because we should not do that, because it's costing us HP that could be valuable in the long term. I hope it's not valuable in the long term, but there's the chance. Boss fight was easy. Speed up is good. We got to deal with the devil. And we got Book of Belial. I'm not gonna take it. I feel like I'm playing so badly that having this having the Satanic Bible with me instead is probably a better choice, honestly. I don't relish the thought of re-rolling my whole run here, but I will. Thank you for letting me in before that bomb exploded. I really appreciate it. Hagalaz rune. Sun card. Sun card we'll use right now just to figure out where to go. And I don't really want to take the Hagalaz rune with me, but it's not necessarily a terrible idea. What's our other one? Joker. Of course it's Joker. So we'll use that on the cathedral. This is our Hagalaz rune. Found nothing of note. And that's noteworthy. Looking for red chests, because we do, pardon me? We do still have a chance of becoming Guppy on this run. It's not even that bad of a chance. You know, we have one Guppy item and one more deal with the devil chance fast approaching. And this room right here would basically, now we have 0 chance. But before this room, I was not incorrect. Let's see what else we got here. Justice card, we'll throw that down there. The moon card. So we can teleport out and not even have to fight this, but I think it's better to maybe save the moon card for the next floor. Or we just use it after this room, because it's going to be an easy one to finish anyway. Most of the enemies will die in like a hit and a half, 2 hits. How do you hit someone half the time with Mom's Knife? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a math thing. We've already been to the secret room. That is why we do not want to use the secret room on this one. Thank you, Curse of the Maze. I really appreciate it. In the end, you did take me to my final destination, so thank you, I suppose. Why not just use this right away and then, you know, start working on a new charge? Please. Thank you. That was actually really nice. And we got another Sun card, which probably does beat the Joker card. We'll use it on the cathedral, I imagine. 8 keys, no Guppy. Guppy tail. Algiz. Algiz is also even better than the Sun card, I think. Oh man, there is a dice room. You know what? I'm gonna use the Algiz rune here. And then we'll take the Sun card with us, just in case we reroll our whole run and we get like a full health out of it. What's more important, full health or like 45 seconds of invincibility? It's actually somewhat situational in my, you know, theory crafting mindset right now. I would rather just bomb that out. What direction does not matter much to me. Alright. This room scares the shit out of me. This is a room that, you know, our streak somewhat depends on. If it is a 5 room, we don't do anything. If it's a 4 room, it's probably basically worthless. 2 or 3 room, not a big deal. 1 or 6 room, excruciatingly important how that works out for us. That was a really good use of that bomb. Okay, 2 keys here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's a 1. Don't even give yourself time to not do it. We got like some weird Monstros Lung 2020 Tech 2 shit going on here. Sun or Joker? We gotta go Joker still. Yeah, this is... We got Shielded Tears, obviously, as well. Mom's Contact seems to be playing a role. I don't think it's necessary... You know what? I think this is Cursed... I actually don't know if it's Monster's Lung or Cursed Eye. Let's never find out. We got all sorts of slowing going on here as well, which I really do appreciate. It looks like our damage is pretty good. Obviously, our run is less good now than it was a little while ago, back when we had Mom's Knife, but it's still pretty good. It's certainly like a winnable run. Losing Satanic Bible, I guess, puts us in a slightly dangerous position. That's okay, though. We got 99 bombs as well. Rotten baby? Or is that... Where are these flies coming from? I'm a little confused. That's okay. Again, not the fastest finish there, but we didn't get hit either, so I'm not going to complain about it. So we used... Did we use our Joker card? No, we have our Joker card. I don't want to take the Sun card. because we can only take one. We don't have starter deck anymore because we rerolled our whole run. Got it. All right, I worked it through. Joker card. Shovel and Sister Maggie. I have to think that neither of those are worth the HP that we could possibly spend on them. So, as nice as it would be to take one of them, I'm not gonna. Lemon Party would have been good to know what that was in advance, but it's all right. Mostly just trying to save 4 keys here, and we're still at 5, so I'm feeling pretty good. Our actual tiers, you know what? It's probably Chocolate Milk 2020, now that I think about it. And that's actually good to know, because I'm not going to, like, get an enormous charge if I don't have to anymore, trying to get, like, more shots out of it. And actually, if it is Chocolate Milk, and that means we don't have to teleport, then life is amazing, and this is actually a pretty solid run that I'm very happy with. That would explain why our shots are dealing so much damage. Yeah, that I'm 95% confident that it is indeed Chocolate Milk. Tammy's Head Chocolate Milk is something you didn't even give me a chance to ask for, but I'm very excited to have. Yeah, this is going to be not the be-all, end-all, but very, very useful. Chocolate Milk Tammy's Head does a lot of damage and synergizes very well with a variety of other items. So, I think, again, you know, we already called this a one-run earlier. I don't think that we've changed it with our strangeness. Let's not open that. Save our keys so we know we're able to make something happen on our shop. Yeah, you know, if we can take out half of every room just with our initial shot, that's really good in my eyes. Pop the devil card quickly, and what do we want now? No Curse of the Blind. Why are we getting charges back? Oh, I never used it on that room. No Curse of the Blind would be fine. The other thing we can do here is just do almost no damage with our Technology 2-shot, as you can see. And then, I'm still very confused about why we're occasionally shooting flies. But anyway, maybe we have... Maybe we're Lord of the... No, we're not flying. We're definitely not Guppy. Maybe we are Guppy? I mean, we got flies, man. Oh, it's the fucking mulligan. You got it. My brain is still so freaking jet lagged. I didn't know it was Chocolate Milk, didn't know it was the mulligan. It's all good. I don't have an excuse for not seeing the bomb in that shop, though. That was before I flew. Heading down here. Still a fast run that I can feel pretty good about. Curse of the Lost, not a huge problem. Good? It's okay, I guess, mostly. Teleport might not be the worst thing in the world if it takes... Oh, real smart. If it takes us closer to the boss. But, I do want to stick with Tammy's Head if possible. We basically created a shield... Are you gonna tell me that's gonna hurt? Come on, that is actually... I'm a little perturbed by that one right there. He was dead. I walked into his leg and it did damage. Why walk into his leg? Well, you know, why drink milk, you know? Somebody's gotta be the explorer that discovers this shit. Devil card is great for the future. Completely worthless, but it gives us a sweet-ass main, I guess. Throw some of these in here. Anything we can do with these bombs is gonna... Oh, this is one way to do it, I suppose. Oh, yeah, really good use of Tammy's Head there. Probably should have been hit there. I deserve to get hit there, but I managed to sneak my way out of it. Let's just be smart about this, right? Like, you know, I could go wrong here. This could go south. If I keep taking 2 hits per room like I did on Daddy Longlegs, it shouldn't happen very often, but it could. And we gotta keep shooting. Like, it's good to have Chocolate Milk charged up, but at the same time, you know, it's also important that we don't try to let Tech 2 do most of the damage, because it's not doing anything. It's real terrible. Yeah, this is good. We'll pick up poison bombs again. And with 99 of them, that allows us to do quite a lot of damage. I'm so mad at myself that I got busted twice by my own freaking nonsense there. Well, the first one was mostly the eyes. Could you? Thank you for fucking off. Okay. Again, just getting slightly nervous in case we're going in the wrong direction, which it appears we are. We're not picking up any extra spirit hearts, you know. We gotta try to be a little bit more prudent with our limited amount of HP. We're not gaining any extras here, so it would behoove us to be a little bit smarter about our resources, which are limited. This room should be easy, but on the other hand, it is also a dead end. I mean, Chocolate Milk Mulligan is a pretty solid reroll into here. Even though it's no Mom's Knife damage-wise, but still. We already have enough bombs. That's the Cancer Trinket here seems like a really good call. I've already been up there, I think, so... That's one full area of the map sorted. Very unfortunately. Piercing shots would be an awesome, like, late-game pickup now. And would really help mitigate... Because, like, the worst thing is when you take a shot with Chocolate Milk and it gets blocked because of your own shielded tiers. You have, like, a fully charged Chocolate Milk shot. They take, like, a one-off, like, little shot, but it still causes you the problems. In fact, maybe we should just... I apologize for the keyboard noise, but we should be tapping like crazy here so we can generate more flies. And then opening with, like, a Chocolate Milk shot right off the bow. But, because the Tammy's Head extra damage is going to be worth it, but... You know, the more flies we can summon, the better this is going to be. I think that was a dead end. I didn't see all sides of the equation there. That's okay. Should have opened with Tammy's Head, but I got freaked out. I also forgot that I cannot fly. Good damage. Like one more shot. Come on. A little scared. Thank you, Fly. Thank you. You saved me some trouble there. I'm actually really happy that there's a half heart there. I'm a little scared about our situation. This will be a really bad run to lose because the reroll was good. I can't really offer anything in my like any excuse in my own defense here. It's a very solid run, which is only an oxymoron if you're talking about diarrhea. So I'm trying my new strategy of tap shooting, and it seems to be summoning a lot of flies, and you know it's a little bit less you know, feast or famine when it comes to the shielded tier action. But if anytime I can land in some kind of sweet-ass Chocolate Milk shot, I'm going to try to do so. Oh, this is sort of bad. Thought maybe we might get our money's worth on that Tammy's Head shot. Let's throw in some poison bombs here. It's a lot of things to keep on your plate at the same time. We got flies, we got poison bombs. We got, you know, technology too. We got Chocolate Milk. We got the enemies getting frozen. We got the enemies coming off of the freezing. I think I'm finally starting to realize our full potential in this run. Inner Eye plus 2020. I got no idea how this even works. Looks like we're firing 3 shots now, which means that this was probably a net negative to pick up. But it's interesting, so I'm not fully displeased. Yo, where the fuck is my boss room, though? That's actually not the worst damage, because we are going to be able to pick up that half heart and then have a period of invincibility for the boss. I'm just very confused about where we are. Common Cold it's good, man. There's nothing wrong with it. Where's our half heart? Was it over here? Yeah. Must be up? No? Okay. This was a dead end. I thought that we explored everything over here, but I may be mistaken. This happens to me a surprising amount on the chest. Ah, there we go, okay. So what do we want? HP? HP. At first I was like, we'll probably go for the tarot card. Now I'm like, you know what? Why risk it? We have pretty much a guaranteed win if we get some HP, so let's not fuck with it trying to be fancy here. Got an extra item out of it too, not necessarily a great one. Not necessarily a bad one, though. Oh, man, it's a slog, man. Down here towards the end, I was really hoping that we'd be able to finish this run off a little faster once I had that momentum, but Curse of the Lost, combined with the fact that I didn't have any mapping in the first place, is really taking it out of me here. Good, 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 good. Capricorn is amazing here. I don't think we got carried on the chest. I think we got carried with our reroll. But it's always nice to get a little further carried, isn't it? Again, I'm making the big mistake of not using Tammy's Head with Chocolate Milk, just using it kind of like independently instead. It's a bad decision. I would recommend against it. Let's keep in mind we also have Sacrificial Dagger as well, so there's a lot of hurting potential there as well. Freeze? If we could freeze the enemy and then run into them with Sacrificial Dagger, life's good. Where the hell? This is just such a huge... whenever I see a situation in which there are like 4 paths or 3 paths from one room, I'm really mad about it because I'm like, I've already done like 7 dead ends. Just work with me here. Oh, getting hit twice there is roughly inexcusable. Come on. This is just getting goddamn ridiculous. This could actually go south, man. No offense to my southern friends out there. It must suck that the direction associated with your geographic position of livelihood is considered a bad thing. It's just a turn of phrase. I don't mean anything by it. Oh, that is just bad damage, dog. This room has been problematic for me in the past. And is continuing to be so here. I'm actually to the point where I'm like, I should maybe use the devil card. Oh shit, okay, that's like really bad damage. Where's my war at? Well, I look, oh my god, I look so much like Garth from Wayne's World. Let's go back and see if there's HP that I did not grab. Because I'm a little nervous now. I guess there was not. Okay, very anxious. And there's our boss fight, right on cue. As soon as the real tension shows up. Hopefully my saving grace. HP. 1 HP, that's probably good enough. So we'll pop the devil card right away. We'll pop Tammy's head. That was a good amount of damage, or at least the tears were enormous. And then we'll just fire as fast as we can. I'm going to tap shoot the shit out of it, get a lot of flies. And again, it looks like, you know, when push comes to shove, this run is in a very, 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 very strong situation. I never should have put myself in that position where I was that nervous to begin with, but there you go. I complained earlier about struggling to have to basically fake having tension in the run. It was not fake tension at the end. I played terribly and almost put ourselves in a very dangerous position, but we're done now. Thanks for watching. Well, there we go. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, we're going to be going for win 58 with a random in the next run. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.